In today's equity index futures markets, let's take a look at the Russell futures as they're trading higher for a second session. Russell futures trading up about 1.5% currently at the 2273 level, which is just off the intraday highs. We did see a high of 2288, so about 0.5% off those intraday highs. But nonetheless, with today's price action, we're moving back up towards the top end of the recent range, which also corresponds with the highest level for Russell futures going back over 2.5 years. So price action higher for a second day here with some of the driving factors today. Inflation data being one of the primary drivers. It does appear that with the PCE data that was released this morning, inflation continues to moderate. So all eyes will be on the Fed next week as they enunciate the policy moving forward, as well as the press conference where they'll indicate what their thoughts are as far as potential rate cuts in the future. And so that is having a positive impact on the small caps as they are more interest rate sensitive. Plus the rotation in the market, it's been highlighted here for the better part of the last several weeks based on the Russell showing some signs of strength relative to the other major equity index futures markets. And we're seeing that once again today as far as the price action with the Russell futures outpacing most of the other major equity index futures markets. Now looking at the general trends, with today's price action, the Russell futures are about less than 0.5% away from those closing highs that we did see just a few sessions ago. And again, that is the highest level for the Russell futures going back to November of 2021. So continued strength. And when you look at the Russell futures relative to the NASDAQ and the S&P futures, the S&P futures are down about 4% from their highs about 10 days ago, as well as the NASDAQ futures down about 8% from the highs from about 10 days ago. So we are seeing, again, relative strength in the Russell futures, higher for a second session and trading near the recent highs, which correspond with the highest level in over 2.5 years.